Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Is everybody having a good day? Hello, hello. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Rexan. Good to see you guys. Hello, Penny, Tracy, Janine, Sue. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? Are you okay? I've got a few lurkers. This is cool. We can have lurkers. You can hear me? Oh, that's good to know. Hi, Raven. Hi, Rose Angel. Hi, Gail. Everyone, Tracy, Prima. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Moya, hello. Silver Soul, hello. I hope everyone's well. Hello, Nicola. Hello, Moonchild. Hey, Gillian. Hello, Happy. How is everybody getting on? Do you know, I'm in love. I've just fallen in love. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I am absolutely in love. Not with, well, obviously with Mr. Northy, but not just Mr. Northy. I found... Hiya, spirit animal. How are you all doing? Hello, Linda. Hello, allegedly. Love, how are you doing? Florence, hello. I found a YouTuber. Now, some of you are going to like it, some of you aren't, but I found a really good YouTuber. And he's called Dragon Man. And he's got this ranch out in Colorado, and he collects, he's got a museum. He's got all of all the American wars, and he's just really interesting. Yeah, I am cheating. He's an old man. So yeah, one of my posts, I've decided to use AI because people are picking on me about my voice. So I'm using like AI voice. He's called Dragon Man, not Dragon Lord. Don't look up Dragon Lord because he's a streamer from Germany and you really don't need that in your life. This is called Dragon Man. All one word. Hey, Siri. So how are my friends in Florida coping with the dumb prince being have you noticed him yet? Have you seen him? I have a lovely voice. Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, I got abused for my voice. You haven't seen him yet? No, he's playing polo in... He's playing polo in Florida, he is. He's in South Florida. The Geordie accent is the most trusted. Yeah, yeah, I get a lot of stuff. I got somebody trying to, like a sugary anti-monarchist person saying, oh my God, look at you, in a Pitt village in Northumberland. I thought, you mentioning that, like Pitt village in Northumberland, says more about you being a snob than it does about me living in Northumberland. I hope it's alligator polo. They should make that a sport, you know? Put it up a bit. Turn up the heat. Turn up the heat in this world of polo. Alligator polo. Oh, bless. Oh, bless you, Sue. May we ask questions? Yes, you can. I've decided to let my family bring mummy's Australia to overseas. Hi, DB love. I have a calming tone. Yeah, that drizzle story is terrible as well. So yes, you can ask questions. Members and super chats get priority. I've just had a question. The reason we're doing this is I just thought it would be something different for us all. And I also thought about the fundraising stream I want to do for Catherine and King Charles' honour. For like fundraising for a cancer charity. So this is a kind of a test run, because I don't feel like doing like loads of like readings on the royal family while raising money in their honour. You know what I mean? It's a little bit. I didn't vibe with that. Other people might see it completely differently, but that didn't kind of vibe. Didn't vibe feel? Yeah, you know what I mean. Hi, Iris. Have you ever read on the Idaho 4? Yeah, when I did a reading on the Idaho 4, I basically described Koberger. I said he's a clever man. He thinks he's cleverer than them. He wants to be like Ted Bundy. And like he thinks he's outwitted everyone. The man who's done it. And I just said it was one man. But I can have a look at Koberger again if you want me to. I can do. Or have a name change. What did you notice tonight? What's happening, Wise Angel? What are you doing? But we are going to do some readings in a minute. Hello, Leanne. How are you doing, love? We are going to do some readings. I'm just chatting on. Hey, Jan. Happy Friday. It is Friday, and happy Saturday to you Aussies and your Kiwis. And nearly Saturday to you South Africans, if you're about. You've got a sugar lump as a sub. Really? I just block them. I don't necessarily block them on Twitter. I do if there's a really good account called the Office of CB, and she tweets, I think it's a her anyway, she tweets a list of sugars to block, and like always like I'll go in to block them and they've already got me blocked. So I just like returning the favor. But if somebody says something narky to us on Twitter or X or whatever you call it, I just mute them. I don't give them the satisfaction of a block. But on YouTube, because like my social media is mostly YouTube, if there's a sugar lump, I think we had one this morning, I just look at it, read the start of the comments, could see a few of you guys like fighting with them, and I was just like, nah, I'm just deleting them. They're just trying to get people's blood pressure up. So yeah, I just blocked them. There's plenty of sugar adjacent and worship Megsy channels. Don't try and change our minds. It's just, yeah, I like CB. I really do. She's funny. She's really good. So yeah, I don't block a lot, but I will do with CB's list, and I will do with people coming and trying to start arguments with you guys. I just block them. In fact, I've only blocked 2 people who were subscribers. You won't fight with anyone. No. They want they're taking it says something about them more than you, and they're taking something out on you. It's weird. She subbed yesterday and I start getting copy struck for pieces of music. Gotta be careful with it. Use the YouTube audio library, Wise Angel. If you want to know how to find that and how to use it, I can talk you through it after stream if you want. If you're still awake. Moya Hughes likes to block. I'm surprised she hasn't blocked you yet, Raven, to be honest. So yeah, this is pretty open. We can ask anything. I know one of my members just asked a question before, so I will scoot back, or if you want to ask it again. Hello, Elizabeth. You're a wee bit late. That's okay. Is Skinwalker Ranch actually real? Yes. I mean, I think there's a lot of people who have added to stuff about that and have made it more. It's funny you mentioned that, because I was just watching a channel, and it was an Indigenous Native American, and he was talking about the Skinwalker stuff and what they actually call them as something different. Yeah, that's real. That's really real. But it's been added to by people like Ghost Adventures and all of that stuff. It's been I hate the word appropriation, but it's been like made into something. It's actually quite dark. It's really dark, to be honest. But yeah, there is some of it is just rubbish. But Skinwalker Ranch and the entities that they call skinwalkers are very, very real, but it's not quite how it's portrayed. Yeah, I would suggest I'll try and find the video that I watched. I'll try and find the video that I watched. It's very interesting. But this because it's Navajo traditions, I'm pretty sure he said Navajo. That's the tribe associated with Skinwalker stuff. But I honestly, my brain's really rusty. It's kind of like a shapeshifter, Sylvie. It's kind of like a shapeshifter. Kind of. So, yeah. I don't know about the Skinwalker series. I just saw that pop up. Is that why that there's like Skinwalker stuff popping up on YouTube? I was an innocent party in the garage incident. What happened to the garage, Moya? Have you been being Raj? You've been fighting with people in the garage. When we say Raj in the Northeast, Raj means a bit crazy, a bit crackers. Navajo and Jute are both involved with the Skinwalker Legion. Right, okay. It's really interesting. I have got so much respect for like people's traditions. I find it so interesting. You haven't done anything. Okay, I believe you, Moya. First reading is, why was Moya being Raj in the garage? No, it won't. I feel entrapped by my kitten and she was... Oh, right, okay. You're having kitten problems. That's okay. I understand that. I understand. So, let's have a look. Let me use some nice ones. Your comment is ages away. Let me see if I can try and find it again. Let me just... And we will say a prayer, and then we will do some readings for you guys. Let me just find the comment. And we That's the thing with the sugars. They are a bit... They are a bit... what's the right word for it? Psychopathic? That's Archangel Megatron in the other room shouting through. There we go. Sue, can I put you up on screen? Is that okay? Let me know if this isn't okay, because I will take it down. Oh, is it Josie's birthday? Oh my goodness. Okay. In the style of Gwendolyn. Is it Gwendolyn McQueen? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josie. Happy birthday to you. Have a wonderful day, Josie. 21 again. You liking the sugars to win a day-go? Yes, can we have... this is true. Can we have some Johnny Thompsons and some trifles in the chat, please, for Josie? It is her birthday. Would everyone Britain's got the pop factor with that? So your questions can be personal if you don't mind sharing. They can also be about the royals if you want to ask a question about the royals. They can also be about celebrities, even if I don't hear about celebrities. They can be about politics. Yes, we can all have opinions about politics, but please don't argue with each other in the comments. It is actually Josie's birthday. Karma, I will have a look for you. I will see what your dog will wants you to know. That might be the best way to ask the cards, Karma. But let's start off with a prayer, and then we'll go in and we're going to do some reading, and we're going to start off with Sue's. So I call upon our guides of light, our ancestors of the light, to come forward and to provide us with protection and healing for everybody listening to this stream now and in the future. I ask Archangel Michael, working with the blue ray, to protect and keep safe everybody in this stream. I ask Archangel Raphael, working with the emerald ray, to protect and keep everybody healthy, safe, and send healing to anyone who needs it during this stream and after. I ask Archangel Gabriel of the White Ray to send us clear insights, messages, and truth from Spirit. I also ask Archangel Zadkiel to unlock the mysteries of the universe for us tonight. We ask that His Majesty King Charles is happy, healthy, healed, and we ask that Catherine, Princess of Wales, is happy, healthy, and healed. And so it is, so mote it be. Amen. Sue. Hello, Lilith. You all right, love? This is what happens when you say a prayer. Miss Moonchild turns up. How is everybody doing then? Let me do this. Oh, Paxley, love. Hello, Sheffield Wednesday, Joe. How are you doing? Ah, Sue. I've decided to let my family bring your Mummy Lee's ashes from... Right, so let's have a look at you, Sue. The Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of work still to be done. There's a lot of work for you, Sue. There's a lot of work with the ashes. And it's going to take a lot of time to process and keep moving forward with this energy. I think the best thing when a work comes in like this, it's suggesting that you're getting there. You are nearly towards the end of this cycle, but it's not linear, and you're still going to feel stuff. You're still going to go through stuff. You're still going to ruminate over things and feelings. The Strength card is in reverse. There may be an important Leo involved within your family dynamic, and you found like it particularly difficult. You found it could also be that you are feeling quite vulnerable yourself, and you're frightened of maybe showing that vulnerability to other people. Like maybe not online, but definitely in the world. Okay, we have got the Queen of Water. The Queen of Cups is the top one. So this is either a very intuitive, spiritual lady, or we're dealing with a lady who is one of the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. There's certainly a depth of emotions here. And the Ten of Pentacles underneath. It's family, protecting your family. This is very interesting because I think with the cards I've pulled so far, Sue, that you are quite loving. It's taken a long time and a lot of work for you to get to the point you're at. And I feel like the work, you're still kind of ruminating on all of this. So Queen of Fire. No, that's a Page of Fire. And there's the Sun. Things are going to get better. Oh, thank you, Sue. Things are going to get better. There's a strong family here, a really strong family. And there's going to be somebody there's somebody here around youth and the younger members of the family with the Sun. Things are going to get better during the summer, for sure, for sure. I know it would be your winter, but it's, you know. We have the Magician in reverse. And we have the Lovers. The Lovers is a great card for healing. What's on your mind? It's in the position, what's on your mind? You want to get healed. You want to get better. You want to just get things sorted. You want to feel whole again. You want to feel a union. But there is some things that are around you right now that don't seem to be getting it together. Everything seems to be a little bit all over the place. There's something around you with the magician in reverse that is just there is some things that are just not coming together, and that's around you. That is not you. So people aren't pulling the I've just seen Cat Wrangler. No, sorry, oh no. People won't be able to pull things together around you, which is annoying. Let's have a look and see what else is coming up. The Queen of Earth is in reverse. You've got two queens in this reading. And the Queen of Earth, it could be a earth sign woman. So we're looking at Pentacles. We're looking at Taurus, Virgo, or we are looking at Capricorn. There's an earth sign woman, and you're concerned about. There's somebody you are quite concerned about. Now, they may be acting negatively. There might be some issues with them, but I think you're concerned for them. Now, depending on the last card, we have the Four of Swords. That is really interesting because it's in the upright, which is okay, which is good. Classical tarot, Four of Swords is somebody being at rest and taking time out. I really feel like you're going to be able to, by the end of the year, put a lot of things that have been going on for you leading up to this. You're going to be able to put it to bed and be able to move on from that. Not that we can ever move on from someone passing, but you are going to be able to go through. What I mean by move on is you're going to be able to kind of compartmentalize it and live with the grief rather than being conflicted about things that have happened. So that is what I see for you, Sue. Is that okay for you? Before I move on. Your heart eventually heals around the hole left by the grief. Yeah. I feel it's really, grief is such a conflicted thing. Some people will feel guilty for things they have or haven't said, or they were guilty for the way things come out. So it's not just losing somebody, and people really reveal who they are after grief as well. I'm a Capricorn. There we go. You're in bed with a broken leg. There you are, still in bed with a broken leg. You're worried about it. So it's, bless you, it will get on the mend. No wonder you're upside down. Wow. I hope that's helped you. Thank you, Sue. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Let us have a look at some other questions. Let me go and see. Siri posted one. Now I'll go to Miss Cat Wrangler. Is this a good time to think about finding a new house with less work, or wait till things change with hubby's issues? Hubby's a Pisces, isn't he? I remember that. I know that. What deck do you want? We've got the one we've just used for Sue. We've got the Witch one, Witch Sisters one. Or we have got, and I think you might choose this one actually. We've got the Old Path Tarot. My choice. Okay, I'm going to do the Old Path Tarot for you. So if this is a success, if this works, I mean by success, if this works, then this is the thing I'm wanting to do for the fundraiser for because I've figured out how to do some of the technical stuff. Yeah, sure, it's okay to email me. My emails have been absolutely I think someone's spammed me, signed me up to some spam or something. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Appreciate that, love. Oops. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I think I've got that email. You emailed me for a reading, but it bounced back. It does that. I don't know what it is with it. It eats emails. It's completely a thing. Try me again. Try me again, ML. My inbox is full. The inbox is probably full. Okay, Siri. Moving now. Oh. Somebody around you, Siri, hasn't got the best intentions. Like physically. Got the devil. And you've got the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, so if I don't respond, it's either because I don't know who you are, or to be honest with that, it doesn't get through. A lot of them don't get through. To be honest, I would have remembered that, Sylvie. If you're on Twitter, or yeah, Twitter's easier to get me on as well. The Hermit in reverse. 3 of Swords hurts. And the 7 of Pentacles. There's a lot of work. I think you're going to have to be, from these cards here, your brother Chuck is a Virgo. My Twitter handle's VVITCH. the Three of Swords there. The High Priestess. The Knight of Cauldrons. The Knight of Cups. The Seven of Swords. The Page of Cauldrons. Page of Cups. The Nine of Wands, Boundaries. Let me just pull all these cards and I will give you an answer. The Seven of Rods. Okay. I would hang a fire for it for a while. There's something here right at the start. We've got the devil coming in, and when that devil energy's there and we've got that Virgo, that hermit crossing over, I don't think it's the right time to move, because I get the reasoning. I get why you want to move. I completely understand that. But there is something further that is kind of like blocking you from really kind of giving in. And I feel like, especially with your brother, there's some issue around him there. We have got the High Priestess there. So you are very psychic. You are very intuitive. Very kind of like you pick things up, but it's almost like you don't necessarily fully trust yourself with all of your intuition, if you know what I mean. I think you've been getting better at it, but there is something, and it's a sticking point. I feel like with the devil there, there's definitely some kind of like issues where people are trying to make you do something that you don't particularly want to do. And we've got hurt on the outside as well. The Knight of Cups coming in. Somebody is going to, a younger person, real estate person, would potentially lay it on quite thick. You don't want somebody who is the Knight of Cups trying to convince you to sell or anything, or buy, really. It's not because they've got bad intentions for you. It's just because they are a bit, they're a bit flaky. Sometimes our water signs when it comes to the details, unless you're a Scorpio, of course. But yeah. The Seven of Swords, there are some details. There are some very interesting details that you are potentially unaware of. I think this is in your mind. The Seven of Swords wants to be sure. Have you checked anything? Are you doing your due diligence? And we've got surrounding you, you've got the Page of Cauldrons, the Page of Cups. So you are wanting a nicer time, an easier time, a simpler time, a more joyful time. But that Seven of Swords, those details, like, I don't think something's nagging at you and you're like, it might be something you've overlooked. I don't think it's a good time to move just yet. We have got the Nine of Wands in reverse. There's a lack of boundaries somewhere with your living situation. There's a lack of other people. I don't think it's Mr. Siri. I think it could well be people around you somehow in the neighborhood. I think because it's in the fears, hopes and fears section, you either got that in your neighborhood, or if, say, you went to a new neighborhood and didn't like it, you'd be quite concerned about that and other people's boundaries as well. And we have got the Seven of Wands, where you've, at the minute, for this year, I would say put it to the side. These aren't potential moving cards, to be honest. I don't think now is the time. I hope that's all right for you, Sari love. Let me go to Miss Cat Wranglers. You're welcome, Sari darling. Let me go to Miss Cat Wranglers. Is she going to be terminally single? Let's have a look. When I get married. And then we can do some other readings as well, if you want. We just didn't wait to say it. It's okay. I'm going to use the Witch Sisters Tarot for it. Thank you for the people who sent super chats as well. Let me just go and check. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate you both. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Let's have a look. What's Prince Andrew thinking? Yeah, we'll do some royal reads in a minute. Keep it going. It's just call me an old maid. Is that wrong with being single? Yeah, you don't know when you're gonna meet Mr. Wrong, or someone's gonna come into your life and completely ruin it. We'll just have a look. Does that sound better there? I didn't mean it. I've got to stop laughing at my own jokes. Not that funny. I think the man's blank. Let's have a look. Is Cat Wrangler going to get married? Oh. You're a traditional untraditionalist, Miss Cat Wrangler. You have the Hierophant in reverse. I don't think you're going to have a very much traditional life. Let's see what's crossing over. We have the Nine of Swords. Does bother you a little bit, but not as much as people think it does or would do. Because the Nine of Swords is in reverse. It's not keeping you up at night. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. You're not unreceptive to finding a partner, but it's Ten of Swords. Yeah, we'll all have a party. We'll go to Cat Wranglers for a party. Three of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Swords. Who hurt you? Can we go beat them up? Can we do a binding spell on them? Who hurt you? Cat Wrangler's going to be like, no one, I don't have feelings. Queen of Swords in reverse. Risk in reverse. Four of Wands, that's weddings. And stability in home life. I see. Oh, you've got Megan in reverse for the final card. Realistically, no. Not this year. God, I'm depressing, aren't I? Not this. No, you shouldn't sell your house now. No, you're not going to find love this year. Honestly, you might do, but you have two females in this chart. You've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you've got the Witch of the Skies. Oh, that is actually the Knight of Swords in reverse. Something with the law. Like you're two. I think with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I think you have ideals. I think you have a definite idea of what you would like to see from a man. But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're kind of like, there might potentially be somebody, there might be a date looming up, but he's not what he says he is. And he's going to find it very frustrating. If a policeman or somebody who's ex-forces, say, tells you some big tall tales, tells you some exciting stuff, I'd question them. Bye, Hora. Not this year. Maybe you'll marry a detective. You won't be a very good one. But there could be some. I don't see a lot of this happening this year. There might be one dud policeman, though. You'll have to keep us up to date with your love life, Cat Wrangler. You will. Let's have a look. Are you sure you're not reading for me? So let's get this right. Is Cat Wrangler going to be arrested and she's going to question the police? Basically, yeah. Really sorry. There's some good advice. There's some real good advice for you, Cat Wrangler. This may not be your cup of tea. When I got a divorce, I wrote God a letter. If it's meant for me to marry again, these are the qualities I would like in a man, and I got everything I asked for. Oh well. You can try that. I didn't mention the family dynamics, so I should have. I will be doing this. I'm going to be doing a fundraiser for the Royals, in honor of the Royals, for a cancer charity. I'm going to have a look at the cancer charities as well, maybe on live stream next week. Do you think I should read Moya? Oh. Hey, Karen, love. What does Moya want to know? Yes, Karma, let's have a look. What does your dog want you to know? Let us have a look. Karma, what's your dog called? Read Merlin, that would be very short. It'd be like, hello, have you got any treats? No, I won't get down off the wardrobe. Let's have a look at Karma's pop. Billy. What does Billy want Karma to know? Moya wants to come in, yeah? Okay. Five of Wands. He doesn't want you to think he is being any trouble. When with animal energy, it's usually quite simple. He doesn't want you put you out of anything or think he's been any trouble or think he's causing you any conflict, Karma. The Seven of Pentacles. He's waiting. You're waiting. That's what's crossing over him. Animals can pick up emotions from humans quite easily, and we can pick up human emotions from animals as well. So I feel like Billy is aware, and you're kind of playing a waiting game at the moment. Let's see what's known about the situation. Let's see a look at the above. Death in reverse. Yeah. You are worst case scenario. When the death card is in reverse, it's, some readers have it as death. Some people have the world in reverse as actually death. I don't. I use the Four of Swords as an indicator of death, and the Four of Swords in reverse. There's something that's changed. Something's changed too quickly for him. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. There's something missing. There's some details missing for something here. Two of Swords. Weighing things up. Okay. The Tower in reverse. The Queen. No. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. Strength card in reverse. Oh, okay. We have got the Tower. It's called Elf Shot in this deck. There's something here that is indicating like a man-made thing. Like there is something going on. But how Billy has got there and got into the predicament he's in now, with it being the big C, it's nature doing that. But this is in reverse, so it's almost like there's something man-made about what's been going on with Billy. I'm not saying you've done it, Karma. I'm not saying anybody in your household's done it, but it could be something he's eaten. It could be something he's eaten. It could be something he's swallowed and it's got stuck somewhere. It could be anything like that. But there's something seemingly quite man-made about it. We have got the Knight of Stones, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then you have the Maid of Trees. There is some luck coming in, though. He doesn't like feeling weak. He's sick of feeling weak. He doesn't like feeling weak. And then we have the Spinner of Threads, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So there is going to be a change. Something is going to change. I don't see any death. Apart from the Death card. But that's not in the future. That's kind of what's going on right now. Yeah. But he does feel weak. He doesn't like feeling weak. But I'm interested in the Knight of Stones. With that being in reverse, I feel like he doesn't want to be a burden to you. He doesn't want you to worry about him. But there's something else going on with Man-Made. Let me know, Carmen. Let me know how he gets on, because I don't see a death for Billy Straight. Like there isn't that card on the table, I'll tell you. But there is something going on. It's a big Man-Made. That's really weird. That's really weird. Let me know how they get. Let me know how he gets on, though, Karma. Keep me informed, please, of Mr. Billy. Lover Scorpio, thank you for the question. I have seen you. I am going to do Moya. Moya, what cards do you want? Do you want Witch Sisters? Do you want? That's not even Witch Sisters. Witch Sisters. The Old Path Tire. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Witch Sisters, the Old Path, or you've got the Web one, this Sacred Web, whatever it's called. Or you've got the Mad Men. You've got Mad Men and it's just for you, Matthew Hopkins, the Rich Finder General. Witch Sisters, okay. You don't want Matthew Hopkins, the Witch Finder General? I appreciate that. Your Aries was Capricorn ascending. Is that what it is? Okay, let's have a look. Capricorn ascending. And then after I do Lover Scorpio, if there's not anyone else, we'll have a look at Harry in Florida, if you want to do that. And exactly that. Exactly that. Probably Sagittarius, sorry. I'm really thinking, I'm getting the Sagittarius moon vibes. I'm a Sagittarius moon, so I get that. Moya's year ahead. What does Moya need to know for the year ahead? You're in Florida, are you, Scorpio? Bless you. Oh, I bet you put Florida water. Capricorn can be slightly different. RexTech, okay. Okay, I will get to you as well, my love. Right, let's have a look. Moya's year ahead. Oh. 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 Who's been getting on your nerves? Someone's been getting on your nerves. It's not me. I know, because I'm not Queen of. I'm Aquarius, but I probably have done at some point. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. Somebody has really been trying you in the sense. There's definitely an issue around money. Is it all going to be reversals? You have a family problem. Oh, okay. Well, there's somebody who is really trying it. Let's see what's crossing over. And we have an 8 of Swords in reverse. That 8 of Swords, it's trying to figure out where to go with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy. You want to get out of dodge quite quickly, out of this problem. Not that it's like you're in dodge because of it's your problem, but you have got like this. You've got this energy with the 8 of. Oh, it's the 8 of Stones, not 8 of Skies. Who's not working? Who's spending the money? The Lovers are in reverse. And the 2 of Wands, the door's closed. The Lovers in reverse, so there's healing and coming together, and it's just not there. Reversals, boom. It was meant to be a good new start. It was a big beginning and an ending. Knight of Wands in reverse. The Hanged Man. You're going to have to be patient. I think there is, for this year, I think patience, it's going to be tested for you. But it's what you're going to have to do, because we've got the 2 of Swords in reverse there. And that to me means like the decisions, you've already made your decision. You already know the outcome. You already know how it was going to, you've wanted it to go. And there is no other outcome than the one you want. But then we've got the Queen of, no, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and you've got the Hangman surrounding you. So there's an element of patience that is going to come through this year. And the King of Wands is in reverse. There's a lot of fire energy here. So the King of Wands, he would be a fire sign man. You're looking at Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the Witch of the Trees is a fire sign younger person, not a kid, but young adult. And the Five of Stones in reverse. I feel like you've got an issue that is going to rumble on for a while, and you are going to end up separating yourselves out. I don't see this healing, even though there was wanting to be healing. There's a separation that is going to come into your life. This person, though, or these group of people are going to completely feel very sorry for themselves when the inevitable happens. I can see there's going to be a kind of like a fracture. Now, this is just probable. You can take this reading and kind of go, actually, I don't want it to go like that, and kind of change things around. But right at now, this energy, this course of action, it looks like you are going to not have, they're going to feel sorry for themselves, basically, out at the end of it. So, yeah, I think you already know what needs to be done. But there's a door being closed. It's kind of like when this door, the Two of Wands that comes up in reverse, people go, oh, portals and blah, 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 blah. It's just a door shut. Just imagine it, somebody slamming the door in your face, and you already are at that point now. And with the Two of Swords, you're not weighing it up. You're kind of like, I know what I need to do. You could have a problematic Libra in your life. And we know you have one of them. I hope that's all right for you. I think it's going to rundle on. Sorry, it wasn't more fun. Let's have a look. RexTech, I did see you had a question. Let me have a look. And Lover Scorpio's got a question. Let me just do Lover Scorpio real quick. You're feeling stuck in the room, not sure why, asking for some direction. Thank you, Lover Scorpio. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you guys being around and sticking around and hanging out with me and stuff. It's really cool. What? Lover Scorpio. Can I do a health reading? Yeah. Lover Scorpio, let us do this and see what is going on. What deck do you want? You've got these three. You can use these ones as well, but the Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot. We've got the Old Path, Witch Sisters, or the Web one. Which one do you want, love? Lover Scorpio. It's up to you. Blue and white, that one, the Old Path. Okay, let's go. I had an interesting convo with one of you guys. Who? And I won't say what about either, but what about like how people shuffle and stuff? And I really can't shuffle. And they made the comment of like, if people can shuffle and like Mystical Fortunes is, and I'm not suggesting Mystical Fortunes does this, by the way. I don't think she does at all. I think she's a really good reader. But like sometimes when you get readers who can shuffle like they're in the casino, what other card tricks can they do? So let us just say for wonky shufflers that you know, sometimes we need a wonky shuffler. We need somebody who can't shuffle. And that's me in the tarot community. I can read cards, I can do things, but I can't do tricks. Then you weren't meant to shuffle, I suppose. Yeah. You like wonky? Okay, we'll stick with wonky. So your Scorpio Sun, Leo Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. Ooh, Leo Moon. Thank you, Crate Girl. I will come to you, RexTech. I can see your, yeah, I will come straight through to you after this one. I promise. Okay, let us do Love of Scorpios and then we'll move on to RexTech. I promise I will do that for you, love. Love of Scorpio, you're stuck in a loop. 10 of Cauldrons. Family. It's the typical card of family, but why are you stuck in a loop with the 10 of Cauldrons? Are you focusing too much on what you think your family should be? Are you focusing too much on how people think you should be perceived? Are you focusing too much on the happy ever after? Let's see what's crossing over. Okay. There's a nostalgia here that you haven't quite got over. You're definitely hanging on to some stuff that's coloring your judgment of how you are. It's like you're too nostalgic, if you know what I mean. Three of Cauldrons, Three of Cups. Ah, there we go. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. You are feeling blocks, but you can't try and force yourself. It's almost like you're nostalgic for something that's past. But what? Let me have a look. Okay. There has been some changes, not very good ones, that haven't benefited you, to be honest. And you want to be happy. You've got all these cauldrons, you've got all these cups around you. But there's a definite attachment to the past there. Yeah. I can see you wanting to get out of it. You've got the Chariot. You want to move forward. You've got the Magician surrounding you. You can pull this together. You can drive this forward. You can move on. There are going to be obstacles in the way. And sometimes you're going to find very difficult to move forward through these obstacles, but there is a path. I feel like, there we go. You've got the Five of Pentacles, what your fears are. You feel like you don't want to be put out to pasture. You don't want to lose things. But because it's in your fears, you're kind of like ruminating. Oh, there we go. Okay. Your answer there is what we call it's called the High Priest. And it's the 5th card. So this is what we call the Hierophant. So it's either you've got a Taurian who's coming in, or you are going to start learning something new, or going back to a tradition that you have within your family line and developing that. It might be going more towards a church or a temple or a sacred site. It's definitely more traditional in that sense. I feel like your breakthrough is going to be learning, though. You have a lot of skill. You have a mastery. You can bring things forward. This is the Chariot. You are in control of your destiny, even though it doesn't feel like it, because everybody gets crapped on by the universe at points. It's part of life. Because that Wheel of Fortunes, there has been some bad luck that's set you back. And you see everyone else being happy and fulfilled, and you just think, I just can't, because you're kind of doubting yourself, because you've got the High Priestess in reverse. Don't doubt yourself. I know it's easier for me to say that, because you have got some skills. And if the High Priestess is saying you're blocked, it's because you are quite spiritually open. It's just you're looking in the wrong places. You're looking outside at the external world and potentially at the past as well, rather than going necessarily where you need to go within. So you've got to do some work. And I think navigating that with the 8 of Swords is going to be difficult for you. And the 8 of Swords is a tricky card, but you have got the skills to do this. You have got the skills to do this. And you've got the Magician surrounding you as well, and the High Priestess in this reading. There might be some issues with your intuition right now, but you are great at manifesting and putting things together and getting things going. Your worst case scenario, put it this way, right? This is your worst case scenario. The 5 of Pentacles, right? It's usually those paupers stuck outside the church in the snow. But actually, you are the church. You've got the High Priest there. You've got the, what do you call them? The Hierophant. Tradition, knowledge, growth, learning. So you're worried about this when you're actually going to be this. It's going to come together. It's going to come together, girl. RexTech. I know. It will come through. It will come. It will change. It's going to take a while. Come towards the end. In a year's time, honestly, love a Scorpio. In a year's time, you're going to get it. Things are going to change. Things are going to move on. Much love to you, my dear. Much love. Let me know how you get on as well. Come back and chat and let me know how you're doing, what's been going on, and if there's anything else we can help with as well. Because we've got a good crowd here, and I don't just say this because this is my channel. Obviously, I'm biased, the house. But we have got a lovely group of people here. And it's a really nice little You're not being pushy, RexTech. I completely get it. I completely get you as well. Don't worry. Let me put this up. Your dad passed of dementia 2 years ago. The answer, my initial answer, you did a good job and he loves you. And that's just what I'm getting off the top, like from my intuition. You did a good job. He loves you. It's, before I get into this, it's not him saying that. It was the disease saying those horrible things. It wasn't him, it was the disease. And when the disease takes over somebody like that, because you can't differentiate to where that person has gone, because the spirit is still trapped inside, you know? But it's the hardware's malfunctioning. The hardware's got something wrong. The spirit's still the spirit. But it can't, the software can't work with that kind of hardware when it's breaking down like that. That's the best way I can describe it. And I've never described it like before, like that. That's just come to us now. Let me see what your dad wants you to know, darling. Let me have a look. What card do you want me to use? You've got the Witch Sisters. You've got the this one. I'll give you some more choices of decks, because it's what resonates with you, not just what I've got on display, because I don't think you'll probably want, some of them are a bit weird. We've got that kind of fantasy tarot one. You pick. Okay, I'm going to pick. All right, I pick this one for you. We're going to do the... All right, really, yeah. Yeah, dementia's a real... Alzheimer's, dementia, real... It's horrific. It really is. It robs people. And it's difficult because you can't get to the person that they were, and you know is still in there, because the hardware is completely scrambled. Oh, bless you. Let's have a look. And we do have some psychics in this community who can talk to you as well. So we're going to use the Moon Garden Tarot for RexTech. What does your dad want you to know? What are the messages from Spirit? Sometimes this can be really random. It can be stuff that might just be confirmation for you, or what. Let's have a look. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, you are having trouble getting out of it. You are having trouble navigating that. You recognize as that, but there is a way out. Time and patience. He wants you to get up in the morning, and get on with your day. It's a very, like, go out and do things. Like, it's weird. It's kind of like a British stiff upper lip kind of vibe. He wants you to do things. The Seven of Cups, delusion and illusions. And the Four of Wands. Okay. Right. This on the outside. I'm trying to get the message clear. Everything wasn't quite as it seemed. I don't think he knew until he passed some of the hurt and the damage that he has caused. Not he's caused, the illness has caused. I think it's really good to separate that he was ill and the hardware was malfunctioning, and the spirit, that is the software, couldn't operate. The Four of Wands. The foundations and everything, which is really interesting. Because there's nothing but recognition that you were going through a difficult period and that you have a happy family. There's the Four of Wands underneath. There's almost like a pride. He's very proud of you. He wants you to be happy. But the Seven of Cups, he knows that things weren't right. There's something about dreams as well here. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. He's going to try and come through. Seven of Swords. There's some things that have gone on with the details around something that has been missed. There's the Five of Pentacles as well. And there's the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Five of Staffs. Somebody's not been, not him, but somebody's not been honest with you, and you're going to find out about it. And it's going to cause a little bit of upset, I feel. Because it's something that's gone on in the past. It's not happening right now, but it's related to your family and it's related to your father, and somebody hasn't been honest, and it's going to cause a little bit of trouble. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. There is going to be a little bit of trouble there. The Seven of Wands, though, you are, for some reason, and I understand it, you have been quite a little bit kind of putting a wall up, almost like being on the defensive, pushing people away from you. I feel like there is a lot of trauma there coming from stuff that's happened before your dad died, and the death of your dad, and the way people have possibly behaved around all of this. And you feel kind of, I feel like the guilt is making you put up a wall. Now I hear spirit, when I get impressions from spirit and my guides and stuff, I'm kind of getting that impression as well, that there's almost like you feeling a sense of shame. And please don't feel that shame, because none of this has anything to do with your spirit or your father's spirit or who you are as a human being or who your father was as a human being before the illness. took over, and you were dealing with the illness. You weren't dealing with how he actually thinks or feels or anything like that. The Queen of Swords surrounds you, and she is in reverse. I feel like somebody, whether you have been giving yourself tough love, but somebody might have been too harsh with you. I mean, it could be anyone from a nurse to somebody around you. You need to just, that person, I understand why you're having barriers, because I feel like there's that person there as well who isn't very beneficial to you, and they're purposefully cruel and clipped. You might want to distance yourself from them, because they are going to add things to you that are not going to be beneficial to you. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles here. That Five of Pentacles, again, and this is going back to Love of Scorpio's reading. You have got your worst case scenario. You are worried about being on the outside and alienated. But your dad's wanting something to do with work here. There's a very strong message that he wants you to throw yourself into work. So whatever it is you do and enjoy doing, and work is different for other people. Some people like have a hobby as work. Some people will work at a hobby, but it's doing something physical with your hands, with your eyes. It's not creative necessarily, but it's something physical. It could be creative in a sense, but he wants you to do something physical. So it's basically being like grounded. So that could be like even going out and creating a lovely meal. It could be like painting a nice picture, but going somewhere to take the picture, to take home and then paint the picture, if you know what I mean. He wants you to do physical stuff. Be more physical is what I'm getting. And kind of like go out there and past it. But it wasn't him. It was a disease. And there was a line where he was present, and there was a line where his spirit couldn't do anything with that body, and his spirit was kind of like imprisoned by the disease, and he was in, like, his mind was complete. It was nothing he could do. The disease was in complete control. So when he passed, he was relieved, and it didn't find out what exactly everything was until he had passed. And I feel like it's taken a while for him to kind of and I feel like with a lot of dementia patients, so when they do pass, there is some confusion. The spirit is quite confused afterwards. Please keep an eye out on your dreams. I feel like you're going to see him, sense him, feel him more, because you've got that wall up. Hopefully this reading will get you past a certain point, and you will kind of like come through it. Really. I really hope you find some peace with this reading. I really do. And anyone, I'm absolutely fine with anybody like who wants to chip in and add to these readings. Like sometimes I won't see the chats because like I'm like zoned out talking. I know. Tell him. And he loves you too. He really does. And I'm sure he's going to come through to you as well, you know? He's going to come through and see you. But just be easy on yourself and forgive yourself for feeling these things as well, because you can't carry that with you, lovely, as well. You can't carry that with you, and he doesn't want you to carry that with you. Physical activity is an inside joke, really? Okay. Well, see, that's what he's telling you, the physical activity. Wow. Okay, cool. I'm glad that resonated with you. I'm really glad. I'm going to leave that there though, but let it go. It's cool. He's fine. You are fine. It's just a lot of stuff, the way everything happened, that you're going to work through and stuff. Siri is 75 this month, so we're going to have a separate online birthday party for Siri. I should start doing that. I hope that answered you, sweetheart. Let me go and see where we are going next. Done love a Scorpio, Leanne, everybody's allegedly. Hello, allegedly love. Let's have a look at you. Your little sister died in 2017. It broke my heart, and I still haven't got over it. Does she have a message for me? Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look at the cards, see what the cards can pick up. Is there any particular tarot deck you want me to use that you've seen me use, allegedly, my lovely lady? We have the Witch Sisters. We have got the, I forget what it's called. It's pretty though. It's got it is the, it's, oh, I don't know, it's like Wonderful Tarot or something. It's pretty. Happy birthday, Jackie, from yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy birthday for yesterday. Happy birthday to you, Jackie. I hope you had a good one. That one. Okay. This one will do. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's have a look. And then we'll do Harry in Florida, and then that'll be it, I think. We may as well do Harry in Florida, eh? I was going to do the reading tomorrow anyway, so. Let me just give these a swiffle. I quite enjoy it. This is being fun, isn't it? It's nice doing some readings for some people. Is it Aries season now? It's Aries season, isn't it? So we should have like really, you've got a spirit there. Okay, Penny, you've had one of my reminders to say this tonight, but I have a very insistent male spirit here. Grey flannel trousers, checkered shirt, and brown pullover. Looks like Roy Kruger from Corrie. Okay. That's interesting. Can anyone claim that with Penny? Can anyone talk to Penny about that? Has anybody got anything for Penny with that? Her birthday was August the 23rd, so is she a Leo? She's a Leo, or just? Or is she going into Virgo territory? Might be a... Oh, the summer ones, I always forget the end dates. Let's have a look. Allegedly sister. Let's have a look. She was a Virgo. Okay. So she's Queen of Pentacles or a Hermit card. Let's have a look, love. Two of Cups. Okay, in reverse. There has been a split, though. Why is she showing me a breakdown with a relationship somewhere in this? Something's going on. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Something happened quite quickly. Something comes through quite quickly. Huh. Okay. That's the Four of Swords in reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles is underneath. Waiting for something. Growing something. The Ace of Wands crossing over. She's showing me how she passed. Something was quick. What happened? And the Six of Pentacles wasn't give and take. There wasn't. Something was really out of balance for her. The Ace of Wands is showing something that happened quite quickly, though. It's interesting. Three of Swords. It's still heartbreak. Okay. Let me try and put this together for you. The Knight of Pentacles. That's a younger sister, Virgo. She's okay. She's fine. The Emperor surrounding her. Is your father or your granddad in spirit? Because if your father is still on the earth plane, then she is surrounding him a lot, if that makes sense. Judgment is in reverse. And there's the King of Pentacles. Huh. Okay. There is going to be some heartache coming up for you. And I don't like saying that, but it could be heartache from all of this that has gone on with your family, with your sister. Something was really out of balance with her before she passed. Something was really out of kilter. Somebody was taking more from her than she was really prepared to give, to be honest, or wanted to give. Somebody was really doing that. But she was really patient in a sense, with the Seven of Pentacles underneath. But she's just showing me, like, she's going, oh yeah, I've passed. It's really quite matter of fact. She had an aggressive cancer, so that means it like that. And I understand that. That's why the quickness was there. Okay. There's a separation there. It's almost like she had an out-of-body experience quite a lot before she passed. Like she couldn't reconcile what she was seeing in the mirror to what she felt in her soul, in a sense. It happened that quickly. I was going to ask you if it was like almost like a car accident, you know, but it was really quick. The Three of Swords, there is some heartache coming up. The Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. Then she's definitely with your father in spirit. She's fine. She's okay. She's quite happy. We've got the King of Pentacles coming up for you, though. She's showing you future you, which is interesting. So there is something big news coming up with finances and money, and it's positive. The Judgment card in reverse is what you are worried about. And she doesn't want you to worry. You're worrying about being socially judged or judged by others when there isn't anything to worry about, because you're absolutely fine the way you are. And it's weird because it's like, don't take people to heart, you know? Because people will come up and say all kinds of weird stuff, right? And they won't even remember what they've said to you in the morning or who you are. It's weird. The Judgment card in reverse. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just let it roll off you. Try not to worry about things. There is something coming up with the physical world. With finances, money, security, feeling like you are sorted. That King of Pentacles, there is some good news coming in. There is some really good news coming in. But there is going to be some heartache. That might be you with your grief. It might carry on for a while, but there is something coming in with finances. And don't worry. About what other people think. I do think she's around you. I think she's with your father in spirit. But really don't worry what other people think. So yeah. But her message is, don't worry about what other people think or do. She is okay. She's with your father or around your father, but she turns out she is with your father. I think call for both of them. When you're calling, we're asking to speak to them, ask to see them both. That might get them to come in a little bit quicker for you. It's always difficult when it's you personally. I know that with psychics and stuff, they can find it really difficult to like let their loved ones come through. It's like having a barrier for some reason. But just let it go. Go with the flow. We all have our own hang-ups and stuff, but you're okay. You're good. You're fine. They love you when they're around, but they will come through for you. They will. That's interesting that your father came up. So definitely around. Okay, I'm glad that's all right for you, my love. I think that was the last one. Let me have a look and make sure it's nice. Yeah. I will do this. I will do another one of these. These are pretty cards. They are nice. They are really cool. I forget what they're called. I will let you know what they're called. They're called something fancy. Let's do a reading on the Harkles. Let me do the Harkles. We'll end on the Harkles. Yeah, she's with you. She is with you. She is with you. Honestly, sometimes we block ourselves off from stuff like that. When my gran passed, right, I'll tell you a story. She didn't go through it to my mum, and I think my mum was so kind of blocked off with grief and stuff and guilt and all kinds of stuff. But my gran first came through to me, and she didn't know she was dead. She really didn't know she was dead because she was in her house and she was flapping about stuff. And I remember I was standing next to her dresser and I was like, "You're dead, Gran." And she's like, "Oh, no, don't be so ridiculous." And it was white light. And I was like, "No, but Gran, you're dead. Why are you worried about this stuff in the house? That you've passed over, Gran?" And she was like, "What are you on about? I'm not dead." Because my grandma really, like, yeah, one of our last conversations was about the afterlife. And yeah, don't worry about it. So anyway, and then she came back after that, and I was like, she's like, "Oh yeah, she was dead." And then I'll do a story time about all of that. But yeah, weird. It's weird. Sometimes they don't come through. Anyone here from Somerset or Cornwall? I go to Somerset a lot. Oh, Somerset. I like Somerset. Okay, right. Let me do Harry and Legacy, and then I'll let you go. I'll probably cut this out for you guys anyway, because the usual crowd will be like, "Oh no, it's just like, you know, the people who always watch like for the royal stuff will be like, nah, no, not always interested in all of this kind of stuff." Yeah, it's quite great. It is a little bit draining. But do you think this is a good idea to do it for the fundraiser for the Kate charity for the cancer stuff? Let's have a look and see how the Dumb Prince is getting on in California, eh? California, Florida. What's Harry doing in Florida? How does he feel about being in Florida with the crocodiles and the Florida men? Yeah, I know. I like our group of people, but not everybody is interested. You know what I mean? But we'll still do it. We still do it. I like doing it. I like reading for you guys as well. I like doing it on the in the public forum as well, because I think people are interesting and I'm genuinely interested in you as well, not just the royals or just not this like that kind of thing. I do actually, I am interested in people and how everything works. So Trump lives in Florida. Oh God. I wonder if Trump's going to turn up at the polo field going out. Let's have a look. I wonder what Ron DeSantis thinks of Harry. Is he still in charge of Florida, or is it someone else now? Let's have a look at Harry in Florida. It's enjoying the sunshine state, or is that California? I don't know. Both of them are sunny, aren't they? What's Harry doing in Florida? Does he like it? Oh, no. I wonder if it's quite cloudy today for some reason. I wonder if he's going to bring Archie out. The sun is in reverse. He's not overly happy about being in Florida. Let's put it like that way. The 8 of Swords. He's going to have to get out of a contract. He's doing this because there's a contract about something with his presence being there. I wonder if he's taking a film crew with Netflix. I wonder if this is why it was announced, so the film crew could be there. Like they announced that they were doing a TV show for Polo for Netflix yesterday. So I'm wondering if this is part of his contract. He's obliged to bring the film crew, and like he's letting everyone know, and that's why it was announced. You know, because we kind of all gathered that Mexi was going to be doing something with Tupperware anyway. So. What is going to be shown about this on the surface is a very happy man, happy with his family. Everything is perfect. It's all going to be wonderful. Everybody's just going to be absolutely wonderful. I wonder if they're going to roll the kids out soon. But we're going to get your sick buckets, guys, because we are going to get Harkle propaganda for days. It's going to be like, this would make, was it Goebbels in World War II, the Reich Minister of Propaganda or something for Germany? It would make him blush, right? It's going to be, you are going to be retching for everything. You're going to be throwing up. You're going to be going, oh my God, why are they trying to do this to us? We don't want to see the family. We don't want everything. We don't want all of that. There was a trip coming up that he didn't want to go on, and I think this might be the trip he didn't want to go on. I think there was a trip that Megzi was coming up for Megzi, and she didn't want to go on it. So maybe she's in Florida. Has a black cloud come across the moon, guys? Has something happened? Oh God, they did it earlier this week, isn't it? Oh, there's somebody out there with like, can somebody check the Florida skies just in case there's a witch on a broomstick? Megan might be there. 2 of Wands, a door closed. Okay, I think the king's done with him, you know. I think they're really done. The Magician, he's trying to manifest something. Okay. 10 of Wands, a burden lifted. Boundaries. Okay. He doesn't want to do these polo. And I picked this up with their reading on them yesterday. Merlin, what are you doing? Stop it. I picked it up on this reading yesterday. No black clouds, no witch? Okay. She might be there yet. That 9 of Wands, his boundaries have been pushed with all of this. He doesn't like doing it. Surrounding him, though, is the 7 of Swords. There is lies and mischief around what's going on with him right now. What he wants is the King of Swords. He wants to be noticed. He wants to look like the politicians have his back, that he's a productive member of society. He wants strategy. He wants business deals. This is what he's going in for. This is what he wants. But there is going to be a burden lifted from him for something. And what he's going to come in at there, King of Cups. So the King of Cups is William. He is obsessing about his brother. I think he wants to own not only Polo, not only his mother's memory, not only he wants to be more important than William in the monarchy, but he's obsessed with William. Everything William does, everything about William, William's children, he probably looks at them, thinks, do they look a little bit like Diana? Is there any Spencer genes in there? He's probably looking at them going, do they look like Charles? Does anybody look like, yeah, you know what I mean? He's obsessed with William because he's obsessed with his mother. But there is going to be a burden lifted. while he's in Florida. That's what he wants. He wants things taken off him. Wonder what is going to get taken off him, though. To feel the stress, to feel the bleed off, to feel like he hasn't got as many issues as he thinks he was. So something might happen in Florida where he thinks like he's living in a false economy, if that makes sense, especially with that Seven of Swords surrounding him. There is details that he is not being told about or is willfully overlooking. There's some corners being cut. Something is going wrong somewhere. I mean, you can say that about his marriage. I mean, but he's never going to let us see that. We're never going to see that. Until there's a divorce, we're never going to see that. We are just going to get the PR and the puff pieces. Is the visa issue over? That could be the visa issue coming. All of that stuff, they might have fixed it. I wonder. Let's have a look at Meghan. What's Meghan doing about Harry being in Florida? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Doris. What's Doris got to do? Is Doris on babysitting duties? Or is Doris looking after the chickens? The Emperor. Okay. Really want to get the King's attention. Really want to get the King's attention. Okay. Is Doris gone to Florida? Eight of Wands. We want to create news. Quite a lot of news. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. She needs Harry's brand to succeed so she can succeed. Because she's got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. She wants Harry to do better. Yeah? Be better. The Eight of Cups. She's threatened to walk away from him, you know. She's threatened to leave him. The King of Pentacles. Okay, we're going to get more Harry very soon. We might see Harry with Megxie or Harry mention Megxie. The Five of Swords. There's something going on with details, guys. There's something going on with details. She hasn't told him all of the details. There's something going on with things. They've overlooked a few things. He's had his boundaries pushed and pushed. And we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse here. She is misleading him about something. About contracts and details. She is misleading him about something. There is something more going on. That Seven of Swords in reverse means something's going to get found out. But he has got the Seven of Swords surrounding him. So he is either being willfully led. But people are like, he's not going to clock it on. He's not going to figure it out. But she is. People are going to see through what she's done with that Seven of Swords. So around him is the Seven of Swords upright, like he's getting gassed up about something. Around her is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So people are going to be able to see through it. Harry can't, but there's something going on here that is being seen through. And there's something with the details that she's either willfully not telling him or purposefully, like she's either ignorantly not telling him, like she doesn't mean to, she doesn't think it's important, or she is actually omitting and not telling him. I wish Harry would watch my bloody videos, you know. We have the Six of Swords. So there is a journey that she's on her mind. She either wants to be with him or wants to avoid going with him to Florida. So that is on her mind. So she might even be in Florida yet. But let's have a look. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I wonder if Netflix aren't going to renew the contract because of all the noise that's going on. I think Harry's overall appearance in Florida is going to go a little bit better than he expects, and she expects, and she's going to be quite positive about him. But we have a breaking of a contract. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have a cutting away of a contract and potentially mind games got being played as well. So yeah, she could well be there because we've got Doreen starting up straight away in the reading. When I know, the reason I know it's Doreen, it's Victoria, whatever I call Doreen. I was just listening to Doreen Virtue not too long ago, banging on about that. She was complaining about crystals today. Anyway, Doris is got the Queen of Pentacles upright because Doris isn't a threat to Megan. She's useful. When it's Catherine, Queen of Pentacles in reverse because Catherine is Megsy's public enemy number one. She can't stand Catherine. Never has likes Catherine. And that Ace of Swords, it looks like it's going to fail. Something's going to fail with Netflix. Maybe they're going to not renew. But Harry's going to be obsessed by William. So nothing really new changes. Nothing mind-blowing. But why is Doris at the start of Megsy's cards? Why is the Sun in reverse? Are we going to get an appearance of the kids soon? Or a threatened appearance of the kids? Is Doris going to be with Meghan? Or is Doris letting Meghan go and be with Harry in Florida? Or is Doris in Florida? But I don't know. But there's definitely an issue whether she's been or going. And we'll find out soon enough. Because both of these things are what's at the center of it right now. I haven't got travel and journey straight away. If there was a journey here, I would say like she's going with or not, or there was a journey here like she's traveled to from. There isn't. We've got potential journeys here in hopes and fears about this situation, and we have got the Queen of Pentacles at the center of what's going on with Meghan now. So Meghan is either with her mother at the minute or she is with Harry, and she's thinking of her mother as the mother looks after the kids. I don't know this, but there's something with Doris involved in Florida somewhere, trying to figure it out. But yes, she wants the headlines though, the 8 of Wands, but that's nothing new. There we go, guys. Oh, I am nearly out of battery, said the actress to the bishop. So, unlucky Florida. I'm going to go and cut this out and then I'll stick it up as a separate reading because it doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. 2 hours, 8 minutes. See, it's when you've got readings to do for people, it's always just been a little bit. It's always a little bit nice. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for everyone who's had a reading. Next time we do it, we're going to be doing it for raising for some funds for charity for cancer stream. All of the money goes straight from YouTube for that stream. It'll all go straight. Any super chats, all that stuff will go straight to the cancer charity. YouTube don't take a cut of it or anything. So, and I don't have to handle any of the money. I just have to perform and read cards for you guys. And that's even better. So thanks so much, guys. And I will see you all really soon for some more readings. No Spooky Saturday tomorrow, but I might be back on Sunday with some other stuff as well. But we shall see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time for some more readings and some more reads and all of that stuff. So, guys, thank you for hanging out. Bye, everybody. Have a good Friday, Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.